Select a character.
Hey guys, time to chill out with Sub-Zero7 and welcome back to Let's Play Sonic Adventure. Last time we finished Sonic's story, defeating the Egg Viper and putting a stop to Eggman's plans once and for all for like the 8th time. This time to pick another character. Now technically speaking, you can pick any of the other characters from Adventure in any order you want, including stopping mid-story to play other people's stories whenever you feel like it, as long as you unlock them. That being said, we're taking Miles Tails Prower for a spin. Let's go.
Here I come, Sonic!
Now, as I mentioned, not every character plays the same stages, and if they do share stages, the stage layout tends to be different, which we'll be getting into shortly. For now, let's get started. If you remember from the very start of the game when Sonic was just chilling out on the beach, we did see
Everything's
Tails
working
falling out of the
great.
sky, so this is
All
what he was doing.
systems Go full speed ahead. Uh-oh, what's this?
How are you doing that? You didn't move your lips.
No!
Oh no, not the wacky sound effects. That's how we know we're screwed.
Ah! I'm out of control! Mayday! Mayday! Going down! Ah!
I mean, that looks to me like you're going up right now, Tails.
Whoa!
Yep, there it is. Goodness. What are we gonna do with you? Well, the good news is, I know exactly what we're gonna do. Just have Sonic save you. I hope to God he wasn't supposed to say anything there, because he definitely did not say anything. He just raised his skin flaps at me and his mouth. Ugh.
Boy, you're lucky I saw you come down. So what went wrong anyway? It's not like you to crash like that.
Yeah, it's just that I'm testing a new prototype power supply, and it's not fully compatible yet.
You can always borrow my plane, the Tornado, if you want.
Thanks, Sonic. But if I can make this work, it'll run circles around yours. Check out this power supply.
It's a Chaos Emerald.
Oh, hey, we found a 1-up.
No way!
I was lucky to find one of the 7 Chaos Emeralds. They have unlimited mystic powers. Now I want to harness that power to fly my plane. Let's go to my workshop in the Mystic Ruins, and I'll show you what I've been working on. We'll go to the station, hop on a train, and get there in no time.
Indeed we will, Tails. Let's get moving. It's worth noting, Adventure 1's script changes depending on which character's story you're playing. So since Tails was here, dialogue's a little bit different than... What the fuck? Why did I see the ocean? Oh god, that was weird. But yeah, dialogue changes depending on who's in charge because it's from their perspective. It's not super different dialogue, but it is something that's worth noting at least. And as you can see, Tails can fly. Unlike Sonic with the homing attack, jump, hold A, and Tails can fly. You can't fly infinitely, but it is a very useful means of traversing terrain, so very quick way to get around.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins.
And in some
will be
cases,
departing
Tails is
soon.
probably the best form of transportation in this game. But we said we wanted to go to Mr. Ruins, let's head there. And yep, since we crash landed, we skip over Emerald Coast as Tails, so we don't play that stage. But now that we've made it back to Mystic Ruins... Wait for the music to kick in. There it is. Yeah, Tails just kind of gets a chance to free roam much better than someone like Sonic, who is limited to the ground for the most part. Like, look at the airtime you get off this guy. That's some real good distance, and if you abuse it correctly, Tails absolutely destroys stages.
Well, well, well. If it isn't Sonic and Tails.
this?
It's Eggman!
Silence! I am Dr. Robotnik, the most cunning scientific genius in the world!
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, I always knew you was Eggman, so you're just
Right,
Eggman to
Dr.
me.
Enough! I've been working on a master plan, but now it's time to put it to work!
That usually means trouble coming from you.
When is it not trouble from him?
Try to interfere this time. Give me that Chaos Emerald, or else...
How do you even know about that? I didn't show it to anyone.
Or else I'll take it from you the hard way.
Alright, and as I mentioned, reused stages, but also reused boss fights. So Tails will in fact have to tussle with the Egg Hornet. This fight is not that much different, but you can't cheese this fight the same way you could with Sonic since you can't homing attack mash. You can also hold B to have Tails roll into a ball, but there's not much else he can do for attacking. At least not right now. For now, we just gotta do this fight normally, so bait him
Full power!
and slam into him. Normally, the Egg Hornet actually takes 3 hits instead of just slamming into his face over and over again, so this will take a little bit longer. Ow. The missiles also deal a fair bit of damage, so be careful. But so long as you fly or just avoid them, you should be
All
safe.
systems, full power!
Doink.
He's not gonna get away with this!
Yeah, I don't know about that, Eggman. I think I'm gonna get away with it just fine. Yeah, the missiles kind of home in on you, but so long as you keep moving in a good, like, wide circle, he can't really touch you. Wait for it.
All systems, full power!
And he's dead. Fun glitch you can do here, if you kill yourself on the same, like, couple seconds that Eggman is dying, the fight ends and you die at the same time. And it actually will still count for victory. Nice job, Tails. Again with that squash animation. What is that sound? Is that Eggman farting or something? Because that's a wet-ass fart if that's true. Ugh.
That was just too easy.
Yeah, now, and since Tails was the one talking, now he's the one that's actually talking trash to Eggman instead of Sonic.
Hey, he snagged it.
But he's still not smart enough to hold on to his emerald. If it's a character like this who's just right next to Sonic, the plot will mostly be the same, with a couple of tweaks.
Who's
But still.
Chaos?
What's up, bro?
That's
Been
the monster
one
I
episode
saw
since
the
I saw
other
you.
day.
Monster?
Monster Energy? No, that can't be right.
Yes, it's really happening. Just as the stone tablet said it would.
That's actually something I believe he doesn't talk about in Sonic's side, is that he mentions stone
Increases
tablets.
Every time I give him a Chaos Emerald. All he needs is 7 emeralds to become invincible. Then he will turn Station Square into rubble, upon which I will build the ultimate city, Robotnik Land.
Wait, Eggman, is your head not connected to the rest of your body? Oh god. I think I saw it, like it clipped for a second and I saw through his neck. Oh god. Eggman was a disembodied head the whole time. Who would have thought?
Thank goodness they're gone. Good riddance.
We can't let that monster get any bigger. It could get ugly.
It's already ugly.
You're right. Chaos must be stopped. And he can be if we keep him away from more emeralds, right? So what do you say, Sonic? Let's find the Chaos Emeralds before Eggman does.
Sure thing, Tails. And just like that, we're back to our same objective as before. It's Tails' perspective now. Which naturally means we are going to be repeating stages in a similar order. So next stop is Windy Valley. Grab this Windstone and get moving. Yeah, for Tails at least, his story is pretty much just half of Sonic's story, because that's what he was doing, just hanging with Sonic that whole time. But it's not entirely the same, as we'll get to shortly. For one thing, Tails' stages are slightly different. They're different in stage layouts, but they also have a different objective. Tails races Sonic.
You should be able to find a shortcut if you...
You made it!
Yeah, that's true.
Hooray!
Now the mystical floating voice says, hey, you can find a shortcut if you're careful about it. And it's true, because Tails can cheese every level. Tails is the best character in the game for speedrunning because he can absolutely choose to just disregard platforming and level design. Because he can fly, the stages are built in such a way where you can just go to town. In some cases, you don't even need to touch the ground. You could just keep jumping. Normally, there's a finite amount of time you can be in the air, but hitting these air jets will actually extend your air time. Like, look at how fast we're moving. We're supposed to just essentially race Sonic to the goal, but we move so fast in this stage that he has such a hard time catching up. He essentially has to start cheating. Because Sonic, under no normal circumstance, can move as fast as he currently is. He's just doing this to try and catch up with us. As we know, Tails is the second fastest thing alive, the third being Sonic, and the first being Eggman. As any of you who have played Sonic 2 will tell you, Eggman is the fastest thing alive. Just easily breeze on by, and in a little over a minute, we're done. It's also worth noting, Tails did only play the back section of Windy Valley. He didn't play the start section where he gets sucked into the tornado at all.
That wasn't too bad.
A bit unfortunate that he doesn't do the whole stage, but it's still a fun romp because you can just blitz through everything super fast as Tails. It's kind of wild, honestly. That's the first stage done. And since this is still the same order as we had when we were playing as Sonic, next stop, we gotta head back to Station Square because it's time to go gambling once again.
The train headed for Station Square will be departing.
Go to Station Square. You may find something.
Thank you, tiny orb friend. But yeah, there's really not much of a difference for now, at least until paths diverge. Because remember, we did get separated from Tails for a bit as Sonic after we tried to infiltrate the egg carrier the first time. So there will be some differences depending on when we do that. Otherwise, we're just repeating for now. Oh. I wish the music didn't just cut out. Once again, I really hope that at some point or another we actually get a full-on, like, HD remake of Adventure 1. I think that'd be really cool. And apparently the director of Adventure 1, or maybe not the director specifically, but one of the guys who worked on it, Takashi Iizuka, has expressed interest in doing a remake from Adventure 1. Not like Adventure DX, but like a full-on from-the-ground-up remake, which I think would be really cool. Now, it's worth noting, Tails does not get the same upgrades and power-ups that Sonic does. But since he can fly, that doesn't matter. We can still open the door just fine. Nice and easy. Let's go gambling. Now, once again, all of Tails' stages are races. And we heard the fail sound. We're in the sewers.
You made it!
Tails' entire stage for Casinopolis is just a sewer run. Like, it's just a race to the top against Sonic. In this case, you don't even have to collect rings to fill up the pathway to get to the Emerald. Presumably because, you know, it's Tails. He can fly.
Hey,
Let's just
Tails.
head up. But just, we have to beat Sonic to the goal, so go as fast as possible.
Hey, hey, hey!
The good news is the AI is also a bit stupid, so it tends to rubber band a bit. Because once we get far enough, if it gets too far ahead of us, it will start slowing down, and if it gets too far behind from us, it'll start accelerating like crazy. Oh god, that was close. But I think the Emerald is like actually at the end of this pathway right here. Yeah. There we go. I think Sonic got stuck somewhere. Oh, he definitely did. I think he's trying to spin dash and he must have clipped into something.
That
Poor guy
wasn't
is
too bad.
completely jammed. Please stop spin dashing, Sonic. That hurts my ears. Ow. Thank you. And there's the Ice Stone.
What's that?
Tails, it's pretty clearly Eggman.
Emerald!
Get away from there!
Yeah, we farted. I don't know why I'm doing such toilet humor today.
Tonight.
Both farting from that weird squashing noises and now the whole sleeping gas bit. Once again, Sonic is just jamming out in his sleep. I can only assume he has his theme song blaring in his ears at all times.
What happened to the Chaos
Oh,
Emerald?
oh God, your eyes clip it into the rest of your skull.
Eggman got one of them. But the other one's safe. He must be getting desperate.
Now the Emerald count is 2-1 and Eggman's winning. Let's get a move on.
That was a really weird line read. It sounded like he was just blatantly looking at the script the whole time. But yeah, we know what's next. Next stop is Ice Cap, but I think for now we're gonna call it. Tails' campaign goes by a lot faster than Sonic's, so we're probably not gonna be spending too much time on it. But we don't want to do this all in one episode, I think. So next time on Let's Play Sonic Adventure, we're heading back to Ice Cap Zone and starting to see where paths diverge. Till next time, ice out.